What's up, guys? So I am here with the Crusty Mullet crew. That is John Lindsley and Billy Tarver. I almost mixed up you guys' last names there. But you recognize that boat? It's very similar to mine, except it's the 16-foot salt marsh. We got the dogs, we got the guns, and we're gonna go try to make a snipe hunt here. Stand by, let's see what we get into. So I'm gonna go over some essential gear you wanna have with you. We got coolers, and we got guns and some nice gun socks, and backpacks, high rubber boots, and also a chicken suit.
Gotta bring them in somehow.
To kill the birds, you have to be the bird. I'm not sure if sniper related to chickens or not, but we're gonna give it a shot. We got 3 dogs and 3 hunters.
Trained my dogs are.
These are all highly trained animals.
3 puppies and a man in a chicken suit.
I guarantee we're the only people hunting with a chicken suit today.
Load up, Lovey. Load. Y'all are gonna be disappointed, but I'm not going to wear this chicken suit out there.
See, this is a guided hunt. John's gonna pull it up, so I don't have to get my feet wet.
All comes with the service.
They guaranteed limits.
Guaranteed 45 shots.
Yeah, they guaranteed you could shoot enough times to get a limit, but you may not get it.
Lovey, come.
All right, so we're out here in this, would you call it flooded grass?
More like mud.
Mud?
Lovey.
But
Come.
it's too wet here, I think, right?
Yeah. Come.
And then we're gonna go farther up. Kind of give me a rundown of what I'm looking for.
Basically, they're birds with long beaks, and you got to find the areas that ideally have mud. And, you could poke around
Where they're gonna eat little
stuff.
snails and whatnot.
I mean, you could get them; they'll pop up in here, but you get a little cover too. And they have avian predators that come after them, so you can look in front of us. You got these clumps of grass, and you'll get them a little jump up out of them. Once you get something, see, it's getting better right in here.
This is more, see, not quite as.
More snipe country. It's less brown bag. It's more the real deal.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cut out, see if we can knock a few down before I start filming again. Oh, hey, John, coming towards you. I got them marked here. You go. Just to your right. Probably 10 feet in front of you is where it looked like to me. 5 feet in front of you. You should be right in that area. I marked this little bush right here.
He's like somewhere right here is where he fell right now.
100%, he's got to be right here. It's like looking for shark's teeth.
I know.
It's like hunting and shark's teeth looking. God, this stuff is thick.
Well, your eyes look just in there.
Well, that one I was like, oh, dude, he's gonna be right there. He's just gonna go pick it up.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, and well, you don't know until you get over here what it actually looks like. Because where I was standing over there is like all nice.
sometimes nice and just freaking wound them. Because then they flop a little bit to see them.
Little motion.
Yeah. I mean, he went down pretty hard.
Yeah, you smoked that one.
Put in my
Good
hand.
girl.
Put it in my hand. Lovey, come. Good girl. Yeah, it's a good girl.
So
Dead
Lovey
bird.
is 6 months old.
Dead bird, yeah.
This is her first real hunt.
Good girl. That's a good girl. Sit, 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 sit. Stay, stay. Get that bird. Get that bird. Good girl. Find dead. Hunt dead. Hunt dead. Get that bird. Come on. Come back. Find that bird. Where's that good girl? Get it. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, come on. In my hand. In my hand. Good girl. Good girl. In my hand. Come here. Bring it here. Good girl. Good. Leave it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's right. That's a good girl. All right, let's get the next one.
Here, show the people what one looks like.
So there, look at that bill they used to filter through the marshy swamp bottom.
Eating worms and whatnot.
Eating snails, a lot of little crustaceans and whatnot.
Cool.
Those long legs, and they're pretty tasty. I mean, you think of what they eat on those crustaceans, but the hardest part, you shoot them in this stuff. I mean, just
look at it.
Look at that. Boom. I mean, how are you gonna find that?
I don't even know where I see it.
He's right here. He's right here. Look at that. Look how well they are camouflaged in.
Yeah, if they don't fall right on top, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you are. You got to really mark it. That's what I bring the kids out for, until I actually have a dog that can really find them. As soon as that thing drops, everyone stops, and then we have a reference point because you can lose your point of reference out here. And then we start stepping. Two of us will start walking it off, and then just basically do a grid search. Yeah. You know, but it's tough.
I just turned that off, right?
Is
the screen on?
There's a picture of like a really good looking guy on there right now. I don't know.
Well, the cool thing is I got that. I was filming. I said, coming towards you. I'm like, there's gonna be one pop up right here.
Did you get it?
Yeah, and I got you shooting it.
Heck yeah, it's on. It's filming.
I just shot my first snipe for the day. I've shot at a lot. He went down in the open here, so I'm hoping he's not gonna be hard to find. He looked winged a little bit. And then I missed another one. I only had one shell left. Oh, there he is. I'm just gonna catch him. Sorry for the dramatics there. My first snipe. Are you in them thick? Billy, you hit one? Billy was shooting while I was walking over here. I go see. So, Lovey just found her first one.
I didn't know where it was.
She's been struggling, but it's her first hunt, and just found her first bird. Good girl, Lovey.
Good girl. Come here. Good girl. Come on. It's a good girl. Yay. Come here. Bring it here. Bring it here. Lovey. Bring it here. Good girl.
She's like, I'm gonna eat this thing.
That's her first bird. That's my good girl. Put it in my hand. Hey, hey. Leave it. Good. Good. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's what we're doing here.
She says, you better not give that thing to the chubby guy again. I found that one.
That's what we're doing here. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good girl. All right. Good girl.
I got one, and I found it. Whew. Dude, I don't know if I was ready for how much walking that was going to be.
Yeah, it's a good hike.
I think we got 4. How'd you do? 3?
I mean, I got 2 cripples that I couldn't find.
Yeah, there's a couple we couldn't find, but Lovey did find her first bird.
Did she?
The first 2, she was like kind of like didn't understand it, but she found the last one that he shot.
Sweet.
Yeah.
There's a bunch out here on this stuff. Like,
nice.
It's easier to shoot them in the open.
Way easier.
They get way up out there.
Dude, I get in that high stuff. I'm only 5'5", 5'6". I'm like in it.
Oh yeah. Struggle for sure. Yeah, I ran out of ammo, so I'm firing away, man.
I need a drink of water.
I got cold in that too.
Cool. All right, so we just hopped off in this spot here. We jumped, I don't know, 5 birds as soon as we pulled up, and the dogs were jumping off the boat, and we went different ways. But I was super stoked just now. I've shot at plenty of birds today, and I had one get up. close and I smoked him, and he ran into one of those tufts and I seen him, and then a second one popped up and I hit a double, and I was super stoked on that. Oh no, no, it's mine. You cannot pull some snipe out in front of the dogs. But my first double, I almost couldn't find the second one. I looked and looked and looked, and I was about to give up, and just as I went to walk away, there he was. So it was cool. Billy's shooting. Well, I want to show you guys the boat that we're using today. What's cool about this is you don't really have to have a mud boat or an airboat. A skiff, get it done, or any kind of John boat. This is the same boat I have, except one size bigger. This is John's boat, Salt Marsh 1656. But he's got the console and a 50 horsepower Tatsu on his push pole. We had no problems getting in here with it. They're super cool boats. I know I got fans that like my boat, the boat I gig out of and everything, but that's just the big brother.
Don't
3, you got one more. 4,
the edge. I'm trying
5
to lose my head.
6 7.
All right.
All right.
One got away.
We're gonna make you sit in the boat when we get to the next spot.
Dude, I had a little run, dude. I got on fire.
Well, like,
When Lovey was grabbing him, Lovey's on it, dude.
I watched you, and I'm like, he's been in the same spot for an hour, and like you seen me, I was zigzagging back and forth right there. Dude, they were loaded up. Did you
losing them? I was like I lost one bird, and that's only because she was on another bird. I couldn't find where it went in. But
did you hear me scream double?
Yeah.
I shot a double, and I was like so stoked. And then
I shot a triple, my first triple ever. Really? Yeah, and that's the problem. She went to where I shot the one real quick, and then the other two jumped up. And I went boom, and I was like, boom. And she got both those other two birds.
Nice.
The first bird, I lost reference because I kind of laid the other two down on the line. So I like went to them. She found the first, put it in my pocket. She found the other, and then I lost reference where the other one was.
Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes to find the one of my double, and I was about to be like, hey, I need a dog, but like, dude, I wasn't in the thin stuff, and I'm like, I literally went to go to leave, and there it was.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it. So I was stoked on that.
Well, that's good. All right, I'm back at the house. I'm super worn out. We walked like 6 miles today, which doesn't sound like a whole lot unless you are doing it in 6 inches of water and mud and grass. It whooped my butt, but this is a good look at a snipe. It's been in the cooler, so it's not as pretty anymore, but I'm cleaning them up here. You get some nice little breasts, just like that, and I'm actually plucking the hearts out. I'm gonna do something cool with that. But real quick, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I haven't cleaned a whole bunch of snipe, but John showed me how to do one right before we left. So, just like a lot of small birds, you can just kind of push the breast away, like so. This one did not do it quite as easy as the other ones. Of course, the one I do on camera is gonna be like that. Get the feathers off your fingers, pocket knife. Come right down that, just like a duck or whatever, come right down that breastbone like that, and right down the front like that, and you're just really filleting it out, just like a fish. Grab it here and cutting all the way out, like so. Of course, this one's got a ton of feathers on it, but there you go. Little breast, and then you do the same thing on the other side. We shot 19 birds total today, which was just shy of a 3-man limit, but there was some birds that we didn't find, so I think we were there. Unfortunately, or what am I saying? I'm tired. Unfortunately, there were some that we didn't find, but
I'm super excited to cook and try these. I've never eaten one. Those guys were telling me that they rival a good duck. So super excited for it. I'm not gonna show you how to get the hearts out. It's a little bit graphic and I don't wanna get demonetized, but that's the gist of cleaning a snipe. I'm gonna sleep tonight. Probably gonna be cooking these tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Let's go.
Let's go. I've got my little, I was joking by the way. I've got my little snipe breasts here all laid out, and I'm doing something special as well. Billy Tarver of Crusty Mullet Podcast is like, don't sleep on the hearts. So what I'm doing is just taking toothpicks.
Are you sure he was serious about that?
He's never all that serious, but he did mean to eat them. But I'm just making little mini shish kebabs, so it'll be easier to deal with them in the pan. Bianca, you gonna have a heart shish kebab?
No, she's out.
That was a no. I'm gonna cook these in a cast iron skillet in some flavored oil. So I'm just going to season them very simply with some salt and pepper. I'm going to flavor the oil I cook them in with garlic and rosemary and maybe even some onion, I think. So just like I said, real simple, and those pieces of meat aren't very thick, so I don't want to over season them. But I'm gonna start heating up my cast iron now, and we gonna eat them because I'm hungry. All right, y'all, we're gonna cook this snipe. I've never actually had snipe before, but I'm kind of doing a play on a recipe that Billy and John, the guys I hunted with, Crusty Mullet Podcast, recommended. So smoking hot cast iron. I've got some super thin sliced onion here. Going with that. Almost gonna like stir fry it and just get all those great smells going. Then I've got a handful of smashed garlic cloves, fresh. I'm gonna go in with those, like so. And a sprig of rosemary off my bush downstairs. Not that bush. And we're gonna kind of, what we're doing here is flavoring the oil that's in the pan. And that's already got a ton of smell to it. We're gonna go in with about a half a stick of butter.
I'm in the splash zone.
The butter will want to burn on you, so put that in last like that. Kind of push everything off to the sides as that's melting and flavoring. Maybe would have done a little less butter next time. But then I'm gonna go in with all my breasts. I'm gonna crank that heat up high, and I'm gonna try to get some kind of a sear on them. I don't know if I'll attain that, but I want to keep them medium rare at the same time. So they're probably gonna cook almost as fast as I can talk to you guys. Going in with them. Like so. I'm probably gonna cook them all the way on one side as well. Ooh, plus our little heart skewers. Excited for that. Bada bing, bada boom. Plate, I'm gonna pull them off on there.
They smell delicious.
Let's see. Well, I think that was like one of the first ones that went in there. So I'm not getting the sear I'd like, but go ahead and start flipping these things. I want, like I said, a medium rare on them. So I'm trying super hard not to overcook them. In fact, as soon as I get done flipping them, I'm going to start pulling them.
Ow, I just got splashed and pop on my thigh. I'll send you the bill.
Yeah. Ow!
I told you.
Okay.
Dangerous.
We're pulling our stuff now.
Dangerous job.
Shoot, come on, guys. Pull out one of them heart skewers. Put that one. Like so. They smell good. They smell like duck.
They smell really good.
You know?
At first, I was thinking I was not going to eat it, but I might have to try it. At least.
Yeah, beautiful brown. Try not to drop them in my oil. We're gonna fry oysters right after this too. We're kind of doing like a night of heavy appetizers and finishing up the cooks for a handful of videos. It's Sunday night. The girls got to go back to school tomorrow.
Don't remind me.
So I'll be all by my lonesome.
Yeah, right. You love it.
You know, Mondays are always super quiet around the house, and I like kind of feel like I don't know what to do with myself.
You miss us.
Feeling. Oh, almost left one of those little heart skewers.
It's okay.
Now,
we miss you too, babe.
I'm gonna end this video right now, just because I got to do the oyster video too. But I'm gonna try the hearts first. Then I'm gonna try one of the breasts. So. Little itty bitty baby snipe heart.
That's just sad.
It's really good.
Is it chewy?
Mm-mm.
No mullet.
It tastes like duck.
Yeah, well.
Try one of these breasts.
What exactly is a snipe?
Should
I Google it?
Nice mid-rare on that.
I want to try that piece.
That's really good. I would say right up there with some duck. It's a shame they're not bigger. Definitely we got like 2 more weeks of season. I'm gonna be out there hunting them again, maybe, and not filming. Delicious. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you all everyone who comments, all your subscribers, all the people that have subscribed, reached out to me. I really appreciate it. The channel's doing really good. And thank you. See you on the next one.